Our top story this afternoon. North Korea has given notice of a forthcoming satellite launch, or as the rest of us call it, a ballistic missile test. Pyongyang has told UN and other international agencies that the rocket launch will happen sometime during a roughly 2.5-week window this month. The launch that will allow the regime to test out its missile technology will add to the global outrage over the nuclear test North Korea carried out on January 6th. South Korea naturally is deeply concerned and is demanding North Korea reconsider its plans. Now, given the seriousness of the situation, the government called a National Security Council meeting this morning. Our Presidential Office Correspondent Song Ji-sun joins us from Cheong Wa Dae for the latest. Ji-sun.
Mark, North Korea has notified relevant international organizations of maritime affairs and telecommunications that will launch a satellite called Gwangmyeong-song sometime between February 8th and the 25th. Now, although Pyongyang claims the satellite is for Earth observation, South Korea and the U.S. say it is almost certainly a cover for a ballistic missile test. Very little is known about the technical capability of North Korean satellites or if they're even functional. Of greater concern is that any satellite sits atop a long-range, multi-stage rocket that is the equivalent of an intercontinental ballistic missile. Such a missile, if perfected, could be fitted with a nuclear warhead and used to strike the United States. As to touch upon, South Korea's presidential office held a hastily arranged National Security Council meeting at 8 a.m. this morning. Officials warned the North to cancel its missile launch, saying it would be a clear breach of international resolutions and further destabilize the region after the regime's recent nuclear test.
At a time when new sanctions are discussed following its fourth nuclear test, North Korea's announcement of a long-range missile launch is a direct challenge to the international community. Pyongyang must realize that any launch using ballistic missile technologies is a clear violation of UN Security Council resolutions and must immediately withdraw the launch plan.
Now, South Korean officials say that if North Korea pushes ahead regardless, the launch will pose a serious threat to the peace on the Korean peninsula, in Northeast Asia region and the world. We must also keep in mind that this launch announcement comes just less than a month after North Korea conducted its fourth nuclear test on January 6th. In cooperation with the international community, South Korea, the U.S. and Japan are seeking the strongest sanction ever on North Korea for last month's provocation. South Korea also say it will stay on full military readiness against any North Korean provocation and threat, including this rocket launch that threatens the safety and security of its people. I'm Song Ji-sun reporting live from the Presidential Office of Cheong Wa Dae.